Okay, so I'm back. So you went out for your walk, you changed how you tried out all these different types of walking, and then all of a sudden some things started to get tight. Some muscles started to get tight in your legs. So we're gonna go through a couple stretches you can do. Super easy right on in your walk. Maybe while you're walking, you take a break and do stretches, or afterwards, or you can even really use these for a warm-up. Just depends on what you like and how you wanna feel. So go ahead and we'll start to demonstrate these. So let me just show you some things you could do just on a bench. So first of all, you could just do an easy one where you sit, you cross your legs like this, and then you just lean forward. And then you can kind of do this dynamic movement of moving out towards your feet, moving out towards your knees, moving out towards your mid shin, and just see what area is the tightest. And whatever area is the tightest, you just stay there a little bit longer, and you'll find this stretch to be right in your buttocks. And you can do that on both sides. It's a really good stretch for your hip external rotators. Another stretch you could do is just throw your foot up on the bench like this, and stay nice and upright, lean a little bit back with your upper body, and then just push forward like this and get a stretch in your hip right here. This is a great hip flexor stretch. And you want to do about a minute of this, so about maybe 20 to 30 just pushing forward. That would be great. The next one you could do is just simply put your hands down on the bench and push your knees back. And if you feel that pulling back there, then this is the perfect height for you, and you just want to work on just pushing your knees back to stretch out your hamstrings. But if you don't feel enough stretch, you just slowly go down with your hands until you do feel a pulling in your hamstrings, and then what you want to do is just move your knees back and forth just to stretch your hamstrings, and do probably about 20 to 30 of these, about a minute's worth, and that'll stretch out your hamstrings. Another thing you can do is stretch your calf out, and you can use the bench to help support you for balance. You want to go into a small lunge, and all you're going to do is drop your pelvis down, and you feel a stretch in your calf right back there, maybe down by your Achilles tendon, but just move up and down like this, and this is a great calf stretch to get your calves loosened up if they started to get tight, or if you want to loosen them up before your walk. So we've covered hamstrings, and we've covered adductors and calves and hip external rotators. And if you really want to stretch out your adductors, what you could do is just put your foot up on the bench again, and so your foot will point into the bench and your other foot will run parallel, and just push your knee forward like this just to get a stretch in your adductor muscles. And again, do about 20 pushes. You should feel a pull right in the front here, and that should be about a minute with those 20, and that'll stretch your adductors and do both sides. So we've kind of covered all of the muscles of the lower body that you can do if you get tight out on your walk, after your walk, or you can use them as warm-up before your walk.